Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another live stream. Impromptu. And yes, I must explain some shit. Oh, fuck. I will explain some shit. Oh, hello. Hello, friends. How are you doing? I had to stop streaming in the middle there last couple of days ago, when it was that I fucking had to stop because I'm unwell. I am actually unwell. I'm still unwell. Still got the shingles. Still game for mingling though. So I hope that this stream today is at a much more appealing hour to certain people who can't join other times. And I am hopeful that streaming at this hour is more conducive to having the bastard shingles. So I'm not going to fall asleep in the middle of it. You know what else? Shingled but ready to mingle. That's right. So I don't know if we'll get the usual crowd. I don't know. We might get some new friends. There already seems to be some new people here, which is good. We like that sort of thing. I'm just trying to get one done because I'm fucking bored, man. I'm sick, and I'm bored, and I'm sick of being bored, and I'm bored of being sick. You know what I mean? So here we are. I'm gonna do one in the middle of the day, and we'll see how that works out. We will see how it works out, my friends. All right, give us one moment. I'm just gonna plug something in. Oh, please let me know if you are watching. Let me know what you are saying. Oh, hello, Duncan. Hello, Bozo. I am sick of being bald. I've been sick of being bald for 20 years. But that's life, isn't it? Are you not entertained? I am entertained. Are you not entertained? I was going to do a... I was going to do a... blah, blah, blah. I was going to do a video and I just couldn't think of what to do, so... Duncan says, I'm sick of being blocked. Who's blocked you now, Duncan? What have you been doing that's been getting you blocked? Have you said something outrageous? Don't say outrageous shit. There's been some outrageous shit said this week, hasn't there? Everybody's all of a flutter. But yes, we will see how people are. Hello, Vic. Hello, Lily. I was going to do a review, Lily. I was going to do a review. I thought about it. Hello, Krasimir Kunchev. How are you? Howdy. Hello, Michael John. Hello, Alexander. I don't read Cyrillic, but I am reliably informed that that says Alexander. Good morning, Duncan. I thought you said sick of being bald. I've read that. Rich, you tried single malt and apple brandy. I've tried apple brandy. Can't Gonna get a bottle of STH soon, my favourite. What's Straight to Heaven, you mean? Who blocked Duncan? Many people. Scent of the Day Amber Sultan by Serge Lutens. Nice. It's one of my favourite ever scents, that. It's fantastic. Yes, I thought I would do this stream at this time. I sat down to make a video. This is usually what sort of time I film my videos. And I thought, fuck it. I'll do a live instead. Because I'm feeling like I've got some kind of energy. I don't know how long we'll go on for. But I'm in a much better place than I was when I started the other day. And people telling us to go to sleep, stop streaming and go to bed. And they were right. And they were right. They were very right. You know? What am I looking for here? There it is. If anybody wants to drop some bank. Smell Dior Riviera. Well made, boring, Kirk de Janish thing. Yuck. I mean, that was always going to happen. Spaced Out says, yes, Straight to Heaven. I love that. It's not sweet at all. Rum done to perfection. And I usually don't like rum because it's too much. Phyllis, welcome. I am sorry you have not been well and hope you get well soon. Thank you, Phyllis. I am hoping I will get well soon myself. Holy hell, morning streamage, says Tripler. Welcome, Tripler. Take an afternoon nap at this ripe age. I do. Not right now, but I will do after the stream. Hold on. Sorry, friends, I've just lost my place on the tube, so I must now re-find it. I have an extremely itchy case of the house shingle at the minute. I have shingles, but I am still ready to mingles. All the best, pal. Thank you. Rich, do you know I reviewed De Vries by Bogart? No, I didn't know that. Good day to everyone, says Tripler. Will there be a run on vintage Cristal EDT, Duck? Pass. I saw Jacob's video the other day. And possibly there will be. I've got a bottle of Cristal Overt. I've got a vintage E bottle from the 90s of Cristal Eau de Parfum. But as far as the other one, I don't know. I like Cristal, it's nice. I'm not sure how I would sell it or not. Probably best to wait now. Wait until the fucking supplies have died down. The prices will start going fucking crazy soon. It's fucking batshit like. Have you tried De Vries? I have not, no. You're a champ, Rich. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't like apple brandy, but I like the other popular one. Forgot the name. Lily says, you're a terrible date. You stood me up at prom. I could not come. I had the lurgy. I've got the plague. Did not want to give you the plague, you know? Do you want to catch diseases off me, Lily? Don't answer that. I have Overt also. enjoyable. I think the opening's absolutely stunning. Like, I was talking to Rich. Rich, you are forgiven. I am forgiven. Is Crystal EDP any good? I've seen a few bottles in groups recently. Yes, it is. It is good. I've got it. Oh, sorry. This shingles is giving me an itch. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to need to put something on that. Give us a second. That is a Sudocrem job, if ever I saw it. And I did see it. I've come back with a cold anyway, so you've been picking up diseases at prom, have you? That's Lily. Lily's been picking up ailments at the old prom. You wouldn't be the first, and you shan't be the last to pick up illnesses at prom. Diseases and such. Lily. Oh, sorry, just applying some. It puts the lotion on its skin. So that's nice. What is everybody wearing today? I am wearing Iris Nazarena by Edis de Venustus. Oh, pardon me. Joe has some weird random releases. Chris, 1974, and Dior Star. What the fuck are those bottles and ads? Never seen them before. Scent of the Morning, Oscar de la Renta, Paula Wee, Thank You and Noosh. The best fragrance ever made by Bogart, says Vic. Aqua de Gio Parfum soon by Alberto Gorillas. I do hope not. I've come back with a cold anyway. Yikes. Morning all, says Mike. Had to go take a dump. Hi, bro, do so. Says Blows On. Scent of the Day, French Lover FM. Nice. I don't visit shithole cities, says Duncan. Mucosi, says Lily. Bozon says, I want to explain my loser comments. I was talking about Joey Cannoli because he was a total jerk to Kitchi K, who I consider a friend. Jesus from Nazarena. Maybe this is a calling for you to come out with your fragrance line, says Brody. I shan't be doing that unless somebody else wants to pay for it. Fragrance Journey, welcome Goat. At work, just stopped in to show some love, brother. Thank you. I hope to see some more videos from you soon. So, is Infusion Dawn better than Amber Pour On? Not in my opinion, but there are other people who would say it was. Been wearing Chanel Eau de Cologne to work. Fleeting but refreshing. Yes, it's a lot of money. They charge a lot of money for a perfume that lasts 2 hours at best. You know, it's beautiful, don't get us wrong. It's a fabulous fragrance, but 2 hours? 2 hours, eh? Oh, Dino says, hey, Richard, got John Paul Gaultier Essence de Parfum off eBay, £25 for 3/4 of a bottle. Thought I would give it a try. If you don't like it, let us know and I'll buy it off you. I love that. It's just a guilty pleasure. I'm not necessarily, you might buy that and think, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? But I love it. It's just one of those fragrances that's like the total antithesis of everything I like, and yet I fucking love it. I think everybody's got that kind of, everybody's got that kind of thing in them where they'll be staunchly opposed to something, and yet there'll be one example of that very thing that they'll absolutely love. You know, it's like our shadow selves, as the psychologists like to call it, our yin to our yang, whatever you want to call it. I just think that I just think, and it makes everything all the sweeter, makes everything all the better. You know. Phyllis says, I love Iris Nazarena. It's fucking beautiful. It's absolutely brilliant. That's a fruity iris. I love that kind of iris. Yesterday I bought Iris Sondra as well, which is a similar iris to Iris Nazarena. It's not a similar perfume to it, but it's a similar iris. Oh, beautiful, the pair of them. I haven't slept yet, but dropping wifey off at airport in 2 hours. Only half tossed. I will wear Eau de Vetiver. Eau de Hermes. Nice. Eau de Vetiver by Hermes. I beg your pardon. Been wearing Chanel Eau de I've read that. Sorry. Boson, you lot like to group people together as if we share the same opinions as each other. I don't agree with RXL. Joey has said nothing but nice things to and about K. Joey Cannoli is also my fry. End. Oh yeah, RXL, he has been a total jerk to K in his videos. Says Boson. Bella says, Rich, do you do a Medica clone of Patua Pora? I'm not into clones, mate. I'm not into I don't think I would ever buy like an outright clone of something. It's just not my thing. Hi, Smell. Welcome to you at the gym. Good man. Boson, I've seen everything. I don't think he has nothing but nice. He has been nothing but nice. You then obviously don't know the whole truth. RXL was honest. You lot, what does that mean? Who's lot? Pradeep says, buy the 980ml Chanel eau de cologne from their staff. Apply generously. Well, you fucking could do if you had a litre of it. And why didn't they just make a litre of it? Why did they make 980ml? Ugh. Ooh. That would wind me up. Something chronic, that. Joey also talks shit about Dan, but that's another thing. Dan is used to that and is no stranger to feuds. Says Boson. I love Iris Nazarene. I love Iris Nazarene. I think I smelt it a while ago. Does it have a noticeable leather note, says Dino. Are you talking about Iris Nazarena? Is it... Oh, sorry. Are you talking about Essence de Parfum? I wouldn't say it's a noticeable. It's not like an out-and-out leather, but it's got this kind of smooth, silky bass thing going on. I don't know how they've managed it. Whatever it is, it's fuck knows. There's a 1 litre Eau Sauvage. I'm all right with me 50ml, to be honest. I'm actually looking forward to this. This is pristine, this. Smelled this the other day. All right, whipped it out because I've sold my modern bottle, which I just really think is a very poor... I just think is a poor imitation of the older stuff. I really do. This is 1987, I want to say. 7874K is the batch code on this. Lovely. Beautiful thing. Very beautiful. Bitter, sour, but proper bergamotty, you know? Joey also talks shit about Dan. I think I smelt it a while ago. Ahoy, mate. He's ahoy, Zach. All I know is Kay said she was ridiculed on Joy's stream and he may not have been on himself, but did nothing to stop it. It goes both ways, bars upside down and sideways, says Duncan, upside down. What can you do? I need to sample Bergamot 22 and La Humaniste for summer. Morning, folks at the gym. I'll be listening. Morning, Mike. But Dua makes great clones of discontinued scents. That's something that I think that what they're called? Oh fuck me! What they're called? Clone houses should focus on personally. But what do I know? I'm not asked with clones. Clones just aren't my thing. Antaeus clone smells nothing like 1981 Aventus, but it does. Antaeus, I beg your pardon, but it does smell good. Early in my fragrance journey, Michael John says, I bought a few clones, then started to develop a rash from them and freaked me out. Sold them all and I will never buy from a clone house again. We'll never get past that funk smell often found in most clones. You don't see great perfumers work for clone houses. They're just fucking reconstructions, poor reconstructions. People who say they're 99%, 95%, 90%, 80% the same. I've never smelled one that smells anywhere near the same. It's got a couple of standout fucking parts of it that smell the same. I think honestly Dan has his flaws like everyone, but he does care about his followers and is not a two-face. I have a similar bottle, very medicinal. I think I'll wear Eau Sauvage today, actually, says I smell. No standing beef with you, but standing beef. Crouching tiger, standing beef. No standing beef with you, boss. You think you're standing up for your friends, so am I. I know what I know because I've watched it happen. Gucci stopped Gucci Guilty Absolute. Yikes. Oh, those prices will start. I mean, the prices have already started to go up, to be honest. They've already started to go up. The prices of Gucci Guilty Absolute. I used to be able to get 150 ml of Gucci Guilty Absolute for 50 quid. And now I get the 90 ml for 54 quid, 52 quid. The prices are already started. I've stocked up. I've got like 3-4 bottles. Like, I've got me 90 ml bottle and then I've got 450 ml bottles, which there is a very good chance I'll go through those. Brody says I've got 4 bottles of Gucci Guilty Absolute. Yes, exactly. If you like something and you like a certain version of something, my theory is, what I do personally is I stock up on the shit I love. My philosophy going forward is going to be to try and get rid of the stuff that I don't love, and I want to concentrate on the stuff that I do. You know, you've got 4 bottles of Noir apiece. Is it like an ancient version, or is it just the version you like now? Obviously, the one I've got backed up the most is Balenciaga Pour Homme because I fucking love it. They're all 50 mils though. You know, I've got a few 100 ml bottles that I've picked up here and there. Do you reckon Hermes Bellamy makes your top 50 fragrances you own? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe not, baby. Do D&G Pour Homme is potent. Way too musky to be similar. My D&G Pour Homme's gorgeous. I love this shit. It really is very good. Like, it's one of those, like, discontinued classics for a reason. It's a fabulous scent. I'll tell you what else is really good, and it's in a similar-ish kind of vein. Oh, this is fucking immense. The old fucking Cosmere version of Polo Sport can still be had for fucking a pittance, really. But it's so strong for a freshie, you know? And It's so good. I've got 125 ml backup of this. I haven't worn it yet. It was the scent of my youth. This is what I wore when I went to school. You know what I mean? At school, you want to smell fresh and clean. Never a bad time to smell fresh. Don't be wearing funky fucking ouds if you're at school. Do you know what I mean? I highly doubt anybody at school is watching this. That was the scent of my youth, that. Fuck me. And I do get similar sort of vibes to this. I don't know what it is. There's something about, there's a much bigger lavender and tobacco sort of thing. There's more bass and mid going on here, but this is fabulous. Oh, it's so fresh and clean and good. You know? Fresh, clean and good. That's what you want if you're a youth. Oh, it's fucking pissing down the day. I must advise you. Scent of my youth. Youth. Audrey Jane, we haven't seen much of recently. Hey Mitch, have you smelt Freedom by Costume National? No, I haven't, but I like the name. What's your favourite cologne fragrance you own? Is it from Les Indomitable? A cologne. Possibly, but cologne's just a name. I like Agua Brava. Agua Brava's really good. I don't know if Agua Brava's an eau de toilette, actually. I think it's an eau de cologne. But eau de cologne's just a name. I mean, I've had eau de colognes. I mean, I've got Bois d'Argent eau de cologne. It's fucking immense, like. Do you know what I mean? Mental. Prada Amber Pour Homme seems to have popped back up everywhere in France. Good for them. But it's made in France now, so they can stuff that fucking shit up their arse sideways. The made in fucking France version's shit. Unlucky. What's this? Eugene sent me a picture. It's raining. Motherfucking weather yesterday and the day before was glorious, and now it's fucking pissing down. I might as well be in the middle of a fucking cloud. What's your favourite cologne fragrance? It's hard to say because there are. I think this Lara Ferment an eau de cologne. You know, eau de cologne spray. Yeah, this is an eau de cologne, and it's amazing. It's incredible. YSL will discontinue Paris. Ooh, there'll be a lot of people upset about that, Vic, I can tell you. I've seen the guy talk and he just isn't the type I'd be friends with, no offence. Says Boz. Micah says, heard Chanel's Cristal may be getting the chop. Yeah, I saw Jacob. Jacob's usually pretty fucking reliable, to be fair. He knows his shit, especially when it comes to Chanel. He's switched on and he's got connections as well. He's done. I saw I don't know. He showed his work and he showed he gave his reasoning for the thinking and stuff like that, and how everything had been put up in price apart from Cristal, and how Cristal was unavailable in lots of different locations. It could just be an ingredient, but I would bow to Jacob's greater wisdom almost always when it comes to that, especially that, like Chanel stuff, you know. So if you love your Cristal, get your Cristal. Oh, I've got myself a bottle of Overt, and I won't lie to you, it is tremendous. I haven't actually fucking opened this, which will make you say, how do you know it's fucking tremendous then? And I'll tell you, because I smelled it in the shop. Many times I've smelled it. Many times I've smelled it in the shop. Geranium Pour Monsieur. Where is my bottle of Cristal? Where is it? Ah, there we go. Got myself Cristal Eau de Parfum, a vintage one. Beautiful. Lovely, this shit. Now, this is a 75? Is it? Something like that. It's either a 50 or a 75. I don't think it's 100. Oh, it's so green and round and... Oh, it's good gear, that. I've also got... No, that's not it. I've got 22 somewhere as well. You know? Oh, I got some stuff from Natalia. I don't know if she's here. I don't think she is. But Natalia, I got a couple of packages from her. I need to email her. I haven't done that yet. I backed up MCM Success, and she very, very kindly sent me a 3/4 full bottle of Mona Diorio's Queer, which is one of my favourite fragrances. I fucking love it. It's absolutely tremendous. That would be like in my top 10, top 15 favourite fragrances. Her Dua by Clone is fantastic. I think I've heard that one myself. Fosco Welcome. I've never smelled one that smells near the same either, especially after 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm 100ml Queer. No, it wasn't the 100ml. It was the 75. It was the new package. And if it was the new one, I'd have fucking... you had a video about that already. Don't you worry. Dear God. I don't like doing videos unboxing backups. I just think it's like, well, I've already unboxed them. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of the stuff I buy at the minute, like, is like backups of the stuff I love. You know. Oh, hey. Milton Lloyd clones of Fahrenheit is by far better than the current version of Dior, says Vic. The thing is, I've got vintage Fahrenheit. I've also got a new eau de toilette Fahrenheit, which I'm not really. It's nice. I mean, it's better than the one that preceded it. The one that preceded it was shocking. Like, really, like it changed what Fahrenheit was, and then in a rare moment where a reformulation actually improved a fragrance, Demarche, of all people, fucking hell, Demarche came in and fucking reformulated the Fahrenheit that was reformulated in the early 2000s, and he reformulated and made it better, you know, much less vanillic. And then he released Fahrenheit 32, which is very vanillic. I really like Fahrenheit 32, but I was never wearing it, and I was never going to. That was a signature fragrance from about 15 years ago for me. Is Mona Diorio Queer still good? Fantastic. Ah, fucking love that shit. My scent of the day is Doracima by Panadora, says Boz. No, I can't find the Milton Lloyd copy of Antaeus. Any clues? Not from me. Bozon says, I also got Roger Danger out. May use it later. Don't care for Rogers. I've got to be honest. Although Jonathan has sent me a sample very kindly of Amber Oud Absolute Prosciutto. Ah, that smells fucking immense, I must say. That is very beautiful. Do you reckon? Dua uses a nitro musk. That's what ruins many of their clones, in my opinion. Too old and two from 2020, says Pradeep. I think most people into fragrances after some years will start exploring and only keep the big loves, but the time is harder to find interesting new frags. Designer fragrance is dead, like. Designer fragrances are fucked. Like, they're a write-off. Like, it's almost to the point now where there's like, it's pointless even trying them. I mean, by all means try them if you want, but there's only so many times you can bang your head off a brick wall before you get bored or die. You know what I mean? It's like, For me, what happened is I got sick of designer scents, and I love designer scents. I love vintage designer scents. You know what I mean? So I started buying vintage designer scents. Niche scents, I have a funny relationship with. I like a lot, and I dislike a lot, like because of there's such a wide diaspora of what's available. You know, the thing with vintage designers for me is that the reasoning behind it is that they're eminently more wearable. It's simply the craftsmanship. There's, to a lesser extent, the ingredients. For me, it's more the style of fragrance that I love. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love like older style fragrances. Like, this is me Azaro Pour Homme. This is not the oldest bottle, but I still love this. I was talking to Dev the other day. Dev's got a 200 ml bottle of this, like a modern one, coming for like $50 or something. My mate Richie G's got a $200 bottle, a $200 ml bottle as well. That is the type of thing I would buy if I didn't have access to like the originals, you know? I'd be buying vintage, I'd be buying modern versions of vintage fragrances. It's just the style. Mike V, welcome. Agree on clones with Risassi Layuka Wam being the exception. That's 98% Tuscan leather, and I really can't tell the difference when sprayed side by side. It really is I fucking hate to say it, it really is very good. It's much more like Tuscan leather than Tuscan leather is now. It's because it's got that fucking massive performance. You know what I mean? It's huge. Richie G's got a bottle of it, and it's frighteningly good. It really is a very good Tuscan leather. Like I want to say vintage Tuscan, like the original version of Tuscan leather. Tuscan leather's had its balls chopped off. Like, objectively, it's weak as piss compared to what it used to be. I'm still the same formula. I might consider if the current Tuscan leather is shite, which it is. See you later, Vic. I have 2 bottles of the original. I haven't tried the newer stuff. Polo Sport was my entire 8th grade. We all wore it. His eye smell. Yes. 5 sprays of tobacco vanilla at school, so that goes well when you're smoking a cigarette outside. Elliot, that was her name. Polo Sport was my high school scent as well. Shame what they did to it in its current state. It's fucking poor now. I had a bottle, and I think I gave it to Richie G. I gave it away, certainly. Limitabilible. Yes, boys, now you can go and tell them how you got into it with me in the chat. Program, but Poram seems to have popped back up in France. Givenchy Gentleman Cologne is pretty good, at least to me. Says I smell. I wore XS in high school. Little did I know it was the genius Gerard Anthony behind it. He's made some fucking sensational stuff. I really like Hermes Orange Vert and the new Purple Basil one for Eau de Cologne. I don't know about getting into it with a woman, not very gentlemanly, yo tripler. Eugene sent a picture. Next week I'm getting Desandre, my favourite of the 3, says Duncan. Every time I look on Hermes' website for them 415ml, they have few choices, so annoying. Just go into Manchester, you can go into Manchester, into Selfridges, and they've got them all there. Rich, we love you, thank you. I like my Chanel's, but my Paul Monsieur EDT, I cannot smell it after 20 minutes, really. Okay, anyone else says vintage, I'm going to puke. We are vintage hunters. Vintage is all the same. What's the deal? It's like a relic hunting. Is modern Monodioro Queer still good? It's fabulous, I believe. Bought mine a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, so The modernist modern, I don't know. I don't know how to identify like the latest. Demaché and Vassar are good at reformulating. Vassar especially. It just doesn't seem like he's able to fucking do anything now. He's looked after Gerlon. I mean, the new releases are shocking though. I want to smell like 1958. Buy something from 1959 then. Oh, is there a difference? You will be able to tell older Mona Diorio. Different presentation, yeah. I'm very happy for Bellamy getting a fragrance of the year. Yes. My least favourite of the three, but that just proves fragrance is objective to individuals, subjective. Duchan is binge vintage sampler, or is it Dev? Fruity floral musks everywhere in the women's section. Lily, I want to send you something via Instagram. If you can see it, I will find you, Duchan. Right, what is it? Dev is a sampler guy. I like full bottles, says Duchan. Fuck it, I don't care about drama, says Boson. Did I spell it wrong, Proleep? Fuck it. Tobacco veneer is still a bomb that lasts forever. You're going to see a Serbian cucumber? You what? Don't worry, Lily, enjoy the life. You can do email Dusan. Rich Mitch, can you forward my email to Dusan? No, sorry, I don't have Dusan's email. Boson, if women lies about science, then I'm not so gentle, although I'm a man. Don't have you got MAGA hat yet? Science, is Boson. Oh, I've got to the end of the chat. So, have I got Dusan's email? I don't think I do, but we'll have a look. Well, the spam folder is empty. No, I don't. Sorry. I've never not had a MAGA hat. You are behind the game, boss. There's no way I'd pay for a politician's hat. I don't care who they are. To be fair, I don't like paying for a politician's anything. Hi, Ashley Bissett. How are you? I think I may do a first impression. A first impression upon Roja Dove's Ambre Oud Pressure something. We'll have a smell. Someone should tell Jonathan I'm streaming. I should tell Jonathan I'm streaming. He's been messaging us while I've been streaming. That was a bit of a kick in the tits. Amber Oud Absolute Pressure. Mitch, do you like any Lobos? Not for the price, I don't. A lot of them feel unfinished, you know? I'd like to like them, but I just think they're a bit fucking basic, like. You know? Oof. You should see what that's done to my fucking sprayer stick. Oh, it's very round and sweet. What's going on then? Oh, it's got a detergent sort of dryness to it. I see on Instagram, Roger got a new oud fragrance out. Bollocks to Roger. He's shite. Hi to all. How is everyone this fine weekend? Still shingly. But not to worry. Right, so there's this fucking... There's this fucking musky thing going on here, like a sheer, starchy... Yeah, I've got shingles, Ashley. Is it Ambra or Amber? Amber. Amber Oud. Absolute Pressure. I bet this is a fucking shit ton of money. Launched in 2012, the nose behind this fragrance is not Roger Dove. Top notes are lime, lemon, and bergamot. Middle notes are rose de mai, fig, jasmine, ylang. Base notes are oud, benzoin, ambergris, saffron, musk, orris root, cinnamon, patchouli, sandalwood, birch, and oak moss. It's really powdery. Figgy, rosy thing. This really starchy. It's really starchy, dry. It smells much better in the air than it does up close. I'm almost certain of it. Like, that's very powdery. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not up close, anyway. Have you tried Roger Enigma Parfum? Possibly. I'm not really bothered about investigating the house because of the nature of it, you know. I'm hearing Roger and Dusita are made by Robert blokes. Yes. Dusita is definitely, I think Dusita is up there with Roger in that sort of thing. That's my opinion on it. Like, excuse me, whilst I hydrate. That is really, 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 really like dry and laundry and I dislike that. I dislike that. It's got this really, it's really dried my mouth out. Like, it smells better in the air. Like, it smells better away from us, you know. That's painful out here. I hope you're starting to feel better, Mitch. Thanks. I shall do. Got another couple of weeks to go, I reckon. Some content might be a bit slow on the ground, like. That is, like, really dried out my nose. I hate the purple-haired liberal pampers hippies who try to sell the Lobo. Enough to turn me off the house. We've just got salespeople who fucking, like, who sell it over here. It's not really one of those fucking things. Plus, you inconsistent. I mean, the Lobo literally has potheads mixing your frags. Why are they inconsistent and people complaining or loving them? Ah, Rose, the YouTuber, she's so lovely. Yes, Dunk, it's birch tar perfume for me. Where is Dura Rose? The vintage Paul Away is so clean and sharp. Which one? There are many. Oh! Black hair, white skin, love that, says Boson. In San Francisco, they will make it for you in-house. That's canny. I think they do mix the perfumes here as well. That's not my fucking idea of, I don't want that. I want it done properly the way I want it. I've never smelled a Labo that's made me think, I really need to drop some money here. You know? There's a lot of perfume houses that I feel like that about, like, but it does come across a bit of a gimmick product, doesn't it? It's, it is weird. streaming. We are dreaming of streaming. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh fuck. Sorry, I know I just dropped my phone. Have any of you tried Mr. Oz's fragrances, says Dino? I've got the sample set actually. I wasn't overly keen on them if I'm being honest. Omar says, honestly, I don't know. I don't find the nice thing about the lab of putting the things together in front of you, and some people call it a great experience. I don't know how, because they don't really have many. See you later, Boson. Have you tried any Mr. Rose fragrances? I meant in Greece. Cheers, fellas. Must sleep. See you later, Duncan. See you later, Boson. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. All right. We shall speak of him, and hopefully when he appears, we will know. See you, Boson. Have a good day. Yo, Dev. Caught me on my way out, says Boson. I'm waiting for my vintage Kniezer tent to arrive from Germany. I am waiting on a bottle of something arriving from Italy, and it's taking the fucking piss. I'm absolutely sick. I want my perfume. I'm going to do an unboxing on it when it arrives. Delightful. Diaghilev is in the house. You have chosen wisely, Dushan. I'm absolutely floored by these Pasha Ratars. You got 35 for $100 or £100 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, is written on here. Oh, that's a fishy smell in that one. Jonathan has sent me a fishy set of fishy perfume. It's funny, but Tobacco Grande kind of smells like teriyaki sauce. I get associations like that every once in a while. You know? And you're thinking to yourself, this is unusual. Why is this happening? Jura Rose has messaged me. Might be the plastic. No, it's not the plastic. It's definitely the fish. You know? There's definitely a fishy vibe going on. Nobody wants that. Excuse me. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Or if I should do anything. Don't want my frags smelling like food ever. I don't want it smelling like fish, I know that. Jesus. Is seaweed that fishy smell? Maybe I have never had a fragrance with that feeling. You don't want one either, it's fucking awful. It's absolutely fucking rotten. Sohan Didis kind of smells like fruit marmalade candy, kind of Turkish delight in texture. Aqua de Sale is seaweed to the max. Is there brands you're going to sample in the near future? Yes, I'm going to do Angelos Creations next. I'm going to do Aries de Venustus. I'm going to, excuse me. I'm going to do some other samples that have been sent to me, just random ones. In limited doses, Dusan, like GCE. I think it's colour, and it's why I don't get on with some aquatics, is Ashley Bissett. There's some kind of fish note lurking about. Aries de Venustus from L'artisan. No, Aries de Venustus is a perfume house, mate. Hello, Jura Rose. I've summoned Jura Rose. Told him I was feeling a streaming. And here he is. Watching. Yeah. Get fishy smell from Aqua de Gio Profumo. I just think that line's dead now. I think that line's just been flogged to death. And they're going to keep flogging it to death. But, excuse me. But, yeah. So this Amber Prosciutto, Amber fucking Oud Prosciutto absolute thing. I couldn't wear this. It's got a tingly sort of vibe, like tingly on your tongue. It smells like there's a fat dose of a single note, like a musk. Like a fat fuck off musk with like some rose and something like Isoe Super. Something that propels the fragrance, you know? It's not, I don't think that's a very nice perfume at all, if I'm being honest. Have you tried Cia Trudon fragrances? Wonder if they're any good. No, but I've heard a lot about them and I would like to. I nearly bought all 20. I nearly bought all 20 of James Healy's samples the other day, and then I thought, fuck it, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And I thought, fuck it, I'm not. If you did a sample set, because they're like $3.50 each, so you're talking like 70 quid, which isn't actually that bad. I would really like to get the sample set from Alma, because I remember Juan from Huele Mucho, who's a fantastic fucking channel. I remember him saying that Mr. Cheops, or Mr. Cheops, is the best vetiver he's ever smelled. And I was like, what? His collection's outrageous. You know what I mean? It's a fair play. I don't know. Affilée is good from Antoine. Is that Antoine Le Breton? Maybe try. Yeah, I see a Trudon fragrances. Apparently, their candles are amazing. Duro Rose is on his lunch, so can't be long. Hope everyone is doing okay. I'm sure they are. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have an afternoon nap after this stream. Trudon Fragrances by Antoine Lee. Oh. I have the Les Indomitable sample pack on the way. Have I done a video about Les Indomitables? Because I've got their sample set as well. I mean, I've bought all the ones I think I'm going to buy. I'm looking forward to coming soon, apparently. I have the Les Indomitables sample pack on the way. Can't wait. It's very good. There's a lot of great fragrances in there. Very expensive. Not the sample set, but the fragrances themselves. I wish they did 100 mils. They could do 100 mils for like 300 quid. 330 euros, 300 quid. I think that would be worth it. They do 100ml bottles of the colognes, you know. It's just an opinion. I mean, I know they do the 50. Maybe they make more money doing the 50 mils, but it's something I would look into if I were them. Louis Vuitton will release a new fragrance, Pacific Chill, Yawn. Oh. Louis Vuitton fragrances are fucking shite. Dino says, I couldn't work their website. I wanted samples. Whose website? L'Indomitable. I think the samples are a bit of a nightmare to fucking come across on the website, actually, now you mention it. They are a bit of a pig. Like the website. It's not that easy to find. Let's have a look. I'll tell you where you can get them from. Saint Celier. Give us a second. You can go to Saint Celier. Brooke, who owns Saint Celier. If you put that into Google, I wish Les Indomitable would be 25% cheaper. I wish everything was 25% cheaper, to be fair. Not just perfumes either. God. If you go to Saint Celier, you should be able to get... That's CELLIER. But if you go there and then go to... go to menu, I do believe. Catalog, shop by brand. And then go to Les Indomitable. Yes, where are you? Say yes, they do the discovery set, £45. There you go. I will put a link in the chat if you want, Dino. Hold on. There you are. If you're in the UK and you want samples, there you go. You're a fountain of knowledge, mate. Thank you. There's the link, mate. Just click on that. It'll take you straight to the page. If you go at the bottom, there is the sample set. 45 quid. Fucking fantastic 45 quid to be spent on perfume, that. I don't know if they've got the cologne ones. Spaced Out says, I liked Imagination at first, but now I don't care. It's full of musk and ambrox. That's what those fragrances do. You like them at first, and then they just turn to fucking shit. They just turn to the most basic fucking stuff you've ever smelled. You know what I mean? They smell like everything else, but by that point, you've paid a fucking fortune for them. You know? It's bollocks, man. It's total bollocks, Like the designer privé fucking lines, like Louis Vuitton, like Dior, like fucking Tom Ford even now, like they haven't released a fucking top fragrance for a long time. Blindborg Giza Schön's 4711 Awakening Woods last night. 5.5 ounces for €40. $40. Couldn't resist. I have never smelled that one in particular, but it's a lot of juice for $40, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a lot of juice. You are laughing at that price. What is that noise in my roof? Is there a bird trying to live there? Spaced Out says Japan Noir is by far the most dark and daring release of the private blends. It was actually artistic, hence discontinued. Yeah. I like Tuscan leather. I mean, everything that goes around Tuscan leather, if you strip away all the hype, if you strip away all the past like talk about it and just smell it as a fragrance, like the original version. It's a massive fragrance. It's a massive, like, as a fragrance, as a piece of work, it's fucking sensational. Oh, fuck yeah. How you doing? Ciao to you. After I've used 2 mil, I will send it to you. I have like 5 mil of it. Oh, thank you very much. You are too kind, Spaced Out. I appreciate it greatly. I want some patchouli absolute, like, you know? I want some patchouli absolute. That's what I'm looking for. I want like a bottle of it. Tom Ford always discontinue all that best shit. It's so annoying. Yeah, that is true. Tom Ford does get rid of all his best stuff. It's an absolute nightmare. You know, apart from the absolute, like, massive fragrance, Tuscan leather, tobacco vanille, Noir de Noir. I think Noir de Noir's, for such a popular fragrance, it doesn't get a lot of play anymore. You know what I mean? This was underrated as well, I think. Lumiere Noir. I think it was underrated. I think that it's one of the better ones from the line. It's a rose patchouli thing. It is nice. Oh, DJ, mate. How you doing? There is one good private blend once in a blue moon, says Spaced Out. Yeah. Bye. Oh, see you later, Dusan. Chilling. And we're now chilling with the stream on. Nice. There's a Ganymede clone called Ganymede. No. No, no, no. That is poverty. Jura Rose says that shit walks out the door. It walks out the door. Doesn't need to do anything. People just come and buy it and walk out with it. Hi, have you got Ganymede? Yeah. Oh, can I have a bottle? Yeah. Thank you. Fuck off. I still need to try Italian Cypress and Bois Marocain, says Spaced Out. Italian Cypress, yes. Bois Marocain, not so much. Hello, Muzz. Hey, Doug. £160 for 80 mils of Gucci Envy, yeah or nay. Depends what the condition the juice is in. You can pay 130, 140 for like 50 mils. I don't think it's all that. I don't think Gucci Envy is as good as what people say it is or was. I've got it. I've got it right here. You can see it. Right here. I do not think it's that good, if I'm being honest. I think it's massively overrated, overhyped. It's one of those fragrances that smells, it's like nostalgia. People who had it the first time around and had some of the best times of their lives smelling it, they love it and always will, and they'll always be able to pay, and they'll always be willing to pay big money to smell it and have it and own it. For me, having not tried it at the time, I don't think, not that I can remember, and then having, I'll spray some on. It's got a paint vibe to it. You know, like when you open a tin of paint. I've got that bottle there. I've got that bottle there, and I've got 50ml, which I got cheap. And then I've got another 50ml coming from Deepest Japan. It's got a paint vibe to it. It's not quite as strong or as harsh as paint, but it's got a painty vibe to it. I thought about reviewing it, actually, but I haven't actually worn it as much as I would like to have worn it to review. Shithouse. I haven't worn it as much as I would like to have worn something before I review it. Do you know what I mean? So I shall. Oh, fuck off. I thought about doing a comparison of the old and new Iris Nazarena. See, it's come round. It's come round a bit there. It's not as painty. Ah, young Peter. Shithouse. I love the Brutalist bottle. That's what I was doing. I was getting the bottle out. Yeah, it is a Brutalist bottle. You're right. To me, it's got like, did you know that cathedral in Reykjavik? The Brutalist Cathedral. I think it's in Reykjavik. It might be in fucking Finland, actually. It's somewhere. There's a Brutalist fucking thing where it's got these ascending Art Deco. It's like a mixture of Art Deco and fucking Art Deco and what's it called? Brutalism. That's exactly what I was talking about. Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to try that. I'll cause an international incident if I try and pronounce that. Thiruvanamalai. Can't wait for my perfumes to arrive. DJ is chomping at the bit. Love my mini Envy. Ooh! I wouldn't mind one of them. A mini Envy. Out rang with that. Ooh, you bought 6 bottles. Peter is going back again in November. It's fucking like November weather. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. It's absolutely pissing down here. It's shit as fuck. It's like living in the middle of a cloud, mate. I was saying this before. The weather's grunt. Envy or Midnight in Paris? Envy. I do not like Midnight in Paris. To me, it smells like polish. That's quite strange now I've said that, isn't it? Because I said Gucci Envy smells like paint, and I think Midnight in Paris. See, Envy improves. You know, Envy improves. It's definitely got that painty vibe at the top, though. Maybe it's going off. If I opened my sealed bottle up, then we could tell. I fucking did not like what your game was there, Sunshine. Did you hear that? Tried to fucking get away from us. Oi, oi, Savaloy. There it is. I still need to shift a few of these, the ones I don't wear, or at least start wearing them. Lipstick Bohemian, welcome to you. How are you doing? I'm Jelly Duck. I'd eat a Jelly Duck. I got a painty smell from Mont Blanc Legend. Horrible. Mont Blanc. Not a great house, Mont Blanc, you know. Not a great house. Individual's probably their best fragrance, and it's not great, like. Envy or Midnight in Paris? I've read that, sorry. I'm envious of your Envy Mini. I do look my mini collection. I secretly love my mini collection. You know, could have done my soap video today. Better get the viewers in. Whoa, why are you streaming so early today? Because I'll be fucked later on. It's beating us up, this fucking shingles thing, like. So I thought I would take the opportunity to stream in the middle of the day when I still had some energy. Because I'm fucking bored, man. I'm sick. Like I was saying earlier on, I'm sick of being sick. So far, nothing about the new Habit Rouge sounds interesting. No. I like Mont Blanc, says Joseph. Good for you. If you like it, you buy it and be happy. Bollocks to what I say. I am simply offering my opinion. I don't rate them very highly, if I'm being honest. Not a good house, in my opinion. But if you like them and be happy. You don't need me to tell you that fucking the fragrances you like are fucking good. Just like them. Loads of people say the fragrances I like are shit. To make a blind bit of difference. In fact, I think it makes us like them more. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing where I'm like, bollocks to you, bloody mindedness. Yes, that could be a good. I don't like that, or do you not? Oh yes, I'll put a couple extra sprays on. Yes. Would like to find an excellent ginger cologne to supplant envy. Any quest, that is a fucking niche request. A ginger cologne. Peter, that's the type of thing Peter might make. Not only do you want a ginger cologne, which sounds very difficult to get, you want an excellent ginger cologne. Have you tried Tabarome by Creed? It's extremely expensive. Fans of the original Habit Rouge will probably appreciate it. Individual is a superior composition to original Santal. There, I said it, says Nick. It smells like dryer sheets. I have figured out my top 3 fragrances of all time. The hardest part of any fragrance lover. Go on then, Spaced Out, tell us. What have you found? Esoteric Ginger Quest. You love the Leon and Shalimar Duck. I do not, Proddy. Omar says, I like a lot Tabarome. I keep a few Creeds now and I keep Tabarome. Just sold my Virgin Island water, was too sweet. I was never a big fan of Virgin Island water. Silver Mountain water as well. I was happy to be rid of that, if I'm being honest. Bit shit. Good day, Duck and friends of the Duck. Welcome, Jonathan. I haven't tried Tabarome. I'm done with Creed, says Tripler. I am pretty... I wore Himalaya this week, which I really enjoyed. I've sold me Aventuses, both me Aventuses. I was like, oh, bollocks. I'm over these. Like, I was never a fan. Fucking hell, the money. I got 800 quid for both of those. Like together. Not each. And I was shook by it. And people were like, oh, good prices those. Thanks very much. And I was like, right, I need bother. I've got Original Vetiver, which is heroic in the heat. I've got Royal Oud, which is... I actually really like Royal Oud, but it smells a lot like... It's got the same material in it that Impression Cedarwood Heart's got in it. It's a massive cedar fragrance, not an oud fragrance. I've got Himalaya, which is probably the most underrated of the whole line. Some people think it's basic as fuck. I just think it's just really nice. In a good way, not a bad way. Like, I know sometimes I call things nice when meaning that they're shit. I just mean that they're mediocre. Green Irish Tweed. Which is Green Irish Tweed. I fucking love Green Irish Tweed. Aberdeen Lavender. Love Aberdeen Lavender. I could do a Creed House overview, couldn't I? What's the other one? I'm sure I've got Venetia. I've got Venetia as well. That's Ramsey's doing that. And it's really nice, to be fair. Tabarone was shit. Tabarone was a bad perfume. I'm debating. I'm debating whether to, what am I debating? I'm debating whether to get a 2017 bottle of Viking. I'm not sure I like it. Like, I know where there is one or two. I don't think Tabarone is that bad. It's nice. If you like it, good. Okay, says Spaced Out. Here we go. His top three: Cuir d'Ange, Neroli Out Renoir, and Amber Absolute. Could live the rest of my life with only these three. Cuir d'Ange is all right. I appreciate it from a distance. I couldn't wear it. I'm glad I've got one of those little 15mm things just so I can reference it. But I couldn't eat a whole one. It gets up my nose. That's a stupid thing to say. It gets up my nose. It gets up my nose. Like I don't like it. It irritates us. It's that fucking dirty grade. Is it heliotrope or hawthorn? Some flower that begins with an H. It's just like, oh, gross. That Envy's actually quite nice now. It smelled like paint when I first put it on. Jesus. RXL, welcome. It seems the vintage community has found a bit of drama with Gatekeeper that nobody watches. JJ Colborne being quite critical of Ramsey and others. Can somebody be a gatekeeper with no subscribers? What do I want to say about that? I want to say lots about that. But I'll say it to JJ the next time I speak to him. Not privately either. We'll say it out there for the whole world to hear. Silver Mountain Water, a sharp, musky fruit mess on me. Is a sharp, musky fruity messy on me. No thanks. Marc Antoine Barrois Ensalada was nice when I tried it on paper. Was so strong on my coat. I really enjoyed the rhubarb note in it. I like a good rhubarb note. Do you know rhubarb écarlate? Have you ever tried that by Hermes? That's really nice. I have Ericia. I wouldn't mind trying that one. Venetia. I've got Bois de Portugal as well. Yes, that's beautiful. And Old Irish Twin Falcon. Yeah. I got to see tons of Creed batches 16C01 around now. I find it curious. Especially a lot of Arolfas, 120ml and 75ml. I think that Anuja's got some Arolfa, like some vintage Arolfa. I'd be careful buying old Creeds though. And like, it's not an Anuj thing, that. It's a Creed thing. You know? It's definitely a Creed thing. Fucking, their fragrances don't seem to hold up very well. I see. Oh, sorry. My favorite Creed is Orange Spice. All that Creed, I wouldn't mind adding to the collection, says Jonathan. Hello, Eugene. Welcome, Eugene. Eugene is eating an Egg McMuffin. That was the picture he sent us. Hey, Eugene. Hey, Moz. Maybe GIT is my only selling regret I have. I got bored of it after using it a lot. Now I miss it. I'll tell you what, Omar, right? Someone asked me this the other day as well. Might have been on stream. Do I regret selling anything that I've ever sold? I swear on my life, I do not regret a single perfume that I have sold. Me and Ramsey talk about it, and we're like, he doesn't want to sell anything in case he gets like the regret, the fear, and I understand that. Honestly, I do. I understand. I get that. That is his choice, his thing. But I found it very cathartic. I found it really nice to fucking just like, it felt like I was taking a huge dump. You know what I mean? Just fucking get that shit out. When I sold off loads of the perfumes, it just fucking. I do not regret Bois de Zeal and the Moon. To be honest, I'd forgot I had both of those. I was happy to get the money back that I did. I don't think Tabaroma is that bad. It's nice. Hey guys, morning coffee, Eugene says. And JJ has 1,000 subscribers. The only bad creed I smelled is Royal Mayfair. It smells like the chemical used to lacquer wood. Royal Mayfair, Arolfa Royal Mayfair. There's this lemon, like there's something. It's in Paul Monsieur EDT as well. There's something about those citrus notes, those particular ones. As soon as they touch my skin, they smell like cleaning product gone off. You know what I mean? Like sour, bad, nasty, like not pleasant. Like this is sour, but it smells beautiful. And that's like the Eau Sauvage, you know? It's got that sour bergamot going on. Very refreshing. Whereas they smell sour as in like chemicals gone wrong. So I feel you on that one, absolutely. Never sell off things you find boring in the moment, Omar advises Spaced Out. I like that. I usually have this kind of like sense. I get a good idea whether I do like something or there's a possibility that I'm going to like something pretty early doors. You know, there's been a few fragrances which have changed my mind both ways, bad and good, from bad and good as well. Do you know what I mean? So it can happen. But I must admit, there's nothing that sits in my mind. I think to myself, oh, I wish I hadn't sold that. If anything, there's stuff I wish I'd backed up earlier because the fucking prices of the fuckers now. There's a bottle of Aberdeen Lavender. There's 3 bottles of Aberdeen Lavender on British eBay, and I'm thinking, do I want another bottle of that? Because it's 125 quid, and that's a fucking good price for that. And I'm thinking, do I want one? And then I'm thinking, do I want 2? And then I'm thinking, don't be fucking stupid. You know? I shouldn't really be sharing my internal monologue because I'll drive you mental, but you know what I mean? Never heard JJ being particularly critical, says Nick. JJ has 1,000 subscribers, says Boson. What's everyone wearing, says Eugene. Dino says, Spaced Out, I agree with Quaid Orange, 10 out of 10. This is the joy of perfume, innit? See, I just said, not for me. And Eugene fucking loves it as well. Eugene fucking thinks that's like a reference leather, like a top leather. I don't know if he said it's a reference leather, but he fucking loves it. The Little and Pika from last night and Snot, says Lily. Enjoying Fougere Royale on a rainy day? I like Fougere Royale, but I sold my bottle, and actually I gave it to Richie G, I think. I don't have it anymore either way. I think I actually sold it. Poor Richie G, Eugene, Scent of the Desirous Ukiyo-e. Hated this previously, but now I'm obsessed. Isn't it funny how that fucking happens? That can happen. You can do a complete 180. It's fucking pissing pissing down out there. Where the fuck has this come from? Don't say the sky. It's fucking absolutely pissing down. Top 3 Creed for me is GIT, Spice and Woods, and Royal Oud. A Royale with Oud. Loads of people watch JJ on bass notes. Can you watch people on bass notes? Robes has 46,000 subs. Quite the difference, says RXL. I don't want to get into the JJ thing. I don't want to talk about JJ when he's not here. What drama happened, says DJ. I will text you, DJ. Live jazz is my preferred rhubarb drug. Live jazz has got fucking rhubarb in it. I've sold that. I sold JJ as well. Bozon says JJ is a good guy, but sometimes he gets annoyed and can clash with people, but never without good reason. Nick says scent of the day is Sung Paradise Hom. Not impressed. You regret Wild as Zealand? I do not regret selling those fucking things. It was Robes. I don't really care. To be fair to Robes is like, I've learned so much from Robes over the years. That's just a statement of fact. Like, I would not be here talking to you now, wouldn't have the collection I've got if it wasn't for like him and others. It's a shame that more people don't know and recognize him for who he is, especially in the YouTube fragrance space. Doesn't get the credit that he probably deserves. Like there wouldn't be. I could also probably say there wouldn't be a perfume. There wouldn't be a YouTube fragrance community the way it is, or the way it could be, or like anything if it wasn't for like Robes, Katie Puckrick as well. Lots of stuff like that. You know, you're standing on the shoulders of giants. You got people. Eugene will have been doing it for 10 years soon. I think it was 2014 Eugene started, so like you're talking like next year. Robes is somebody people actually watch. People, what kind of people? Maybe your skin has stuff to detox, says Pradeep. I think it's got plenty of shit to detox the state of me at the minute. Have I mentioned I've got shingles? Jesus. See me, welcome. Just sending you good energy to help you feel better soon. Thank you. It's a nice thing to say. JJ talks about vintage stuff and not that many are interested in that, but he has had famous perfumers as guests. I totally love a Rolfer, says Omar. I can see has not easy to like profile. Is maybe related to me using a lot and fantastic pair of years of my life with my brain connected. Definitely, yes. I'm thinking about Eau Sauvage Extreme for the scent of the day. Do you know, I don't remember smelling that. Like, if you asked us what, I have smelled it, but if you asked us what it smelled like, I couldn't tell you. No idea. Nick, don't worry, I'm aware nobody watches me. That's why it's called self-awareness. If only JJ would get some, says RXL. Can Rob say he's had Lord Miel as a guest? Does he have to? JJ is respected in the vintage community and beyond. Fosco, Ramsey blocked him from his streams. Who gives a shit, says Fosco. Bozo, what happened? It wasn't clear, or clear d'ange in hindsight. I had the overwhelming urge to buy 2 bottles of Equipage Geranium because there was finally some available. Apparently it's been discontinued. Apparently. I say apparently, I don't know that for a fact, but I have heard that. Not sure, he just pissed off Ramsey in some way. Ramsey told him he's ruining his chat. It's Ramsey's chat, you know what I mean? And JJ can do the same. He can block people, not block people. Whatever. Enjoy Eugene's channel. Learned a lot. I learned a lot from Eugene's channel as well. Very insightful. Very different. No, I'm in lists of favourite YouTube channels, pal. Alright. Sorry. Yes, they respect JJ as they stroll straight past his videos and click on a video from the perfume guy, says RXL. Scent of the day, Chanel Edinburgh. That's... I might have worn that today. I wore Iris Nazarena instead. Fucking awesome. Awesome. I'm using the vintage that Natalia gave me for Christmas. God bless her. I don't know why I said God bless her there. I'm not religious, but... it's fucking tremendous. This is fantastic. In fact... Oops. Bang. Oh, it's got that fruity... It's got that, like, sweet red berry, raspberry type red fruit thing going on. Oh, I do not trust you. I do not trust you. There we are. Going on at the top there. This is going to get some first impressions, I reckon. I'm going to get right into this. Spray is fucking wank. Spray is wank. Oh, it's got a very polo-ish kind of thing going on. Very piney. Pine needles. As I said, JJ is not everyone's cup of tea, but he's an expert in his own field. Robes is the greatest reviewer only after Joy Amin. Joy Amin is the greatest. His passion is unmatched. Joy Amin is like, he's ascended like the fucking, he's like ascended sort of almost above Fragcom, hasn't he? There's nobody who deserves success more than Joy. I was delighted when he got his things, basically, adverts everywhere. I think they ruined the experience of watching a video, to be honest, but I kind of understand it. Everybody does it. Katie's reviews were so concise. Yes, there's a much greater audience for whole videos and top 10s than there is for in-depth conversation. Totally agree. We're fucked to our fucking as a race. We're fucked to our fucking attention span. It's shit. I love Eugene's old videos from Girl on Avenue de Champs-Élysées, says Pradeep. Equipage Geranium is gone, confirmed by Hermes Boutique. I enjoy Eugene's channel, learned a lot, says Lipstick Bohemian. Absolutely. Yeah, the whole hauls and top 10s thing is, I mean, my haul videos get much more, unless you're doing videos about like Dior, Chanel, YSL to a much lesser extent. Serge Lutens usually gets a lot of play. Yeah, you get the Prada Amber Pour On. Would you believe that got like a lot of traction? People really enjoy it. People still commenting on it. People really enjoying the review and stuff like that. I got like 700 views for me, or 600, 700, 800 views, which is a lot when you've got like 1,600 subscribers. I was going through my analytics. I'm starting to, I don't usually bother with my analytics. I'm not that bothered. I'm not going to let my analytics guide me channel. But it's interesting to check in once every few months just to see what's going on. And my videos, 80% of my views are from people who are already subscribed, which I actually love that. You know what I mean? I think that's great. I'd rather it like that than the other way around. You know? Eugenia sent another picture. Ooh. Who's that? She's got fucking pointy tits. Yes, Ramsey can block who he wants, says Nick. Hello, people. An earlier live stream. Welcome, Fernando. I don't think blocking people because they disagree with others is the right way. You can suggest that person that they find another channel, but blocking them right away is too authoritarian. It's not authoritarian at all. You can do whatever you like on your channel. Say whatever you like on your channel. It's your channel to do and say what you want. Shouldn't even have to say that like stuff is your opinion when you're putting it out on your channel. You know what I mean? It should be obvious. Excuse me. There we are. I'm going to try and save some battery by doing that. How was your stuffed pepper, Boz? Paprika. Briefest religious epiphany ever, says Nick. Don't worry, JJ blocked me from his channel, says RXL, and I never go to watch it or comment on it. What exactly is he blocking? I didn't know it's gone. I'm happy to have my Equiposh uranium paid peanuts and fragrance net last year. It was satisfactory, says Bozon, who didn't enjoy his dinner as much as you might have thought he had. What in the crack of dawn is going on? The quack of dawn, says Phil. The quack of dawn. That's right. Why spend so much time criticizing what someone else is doing? There's room for everyone here. Exactly, Jonas, says Moss. How many female viewers? Ooh, not many. Not many. What was it? Something like 3.5%? It was 3.5%, 5.5%. Not large. It wasn't a lot. Bless the ladies who come and watch. I appreciate it greatly. Crabs in a barrel, says RXL. I tried Sturgis by Otto Parisi yesterday. Smells like plain Firmenich oud with Jarvanel cinnamon and some musks, but in the end, Firmenich oud. Bummer. I thought you meant Quercus. Quercus. Oh. That Prodorama is great. It's like a lazy man's shower. I subscribed the first time I came across one of your videos, got a big kick out of it, and enjoyed ever since. Thank you. Lipstick Bohemian. Prodorama Poor is curious for me. No, I like it a lot. And I found out it's pretty popular. It has a lot of followers. For years, my brain just ignored it. Is that what you're sending to each other, says Floral Notes? See me, says, staying above the Discord here in the chat and being a true gent and keeping the focus on the frags. I really appreciate it. Thank you, see me. I do see you. Right, Mitch, let us search unrecord. Get seen it. Absolutely fucking mental. Seen it. That fucking engine is frightening. Have you seen? Is it the one where it's like a first person shooter and it's like it looks like fucking body cam footage? Shit myself. Unbelievable. I bought a game today actually. I do this thing. Like I won't buy games brand new, no, unless it's like something like I really, really, really want, like Red Dead Redemption 2 or fucking like Elder Scrolls or some crazy shit, right? I wait until the price comes down because I think the prices are fucking insane. But to playing that shit, I haven't played Gran Turismo in years, decades. But that unrecord thing is absolutely fucking mental. It's like that unrecord thing. You're exactly right. It's scary how much it looks like real life. The clip I saw of it actually had to say this is not body cam footage, and I was like, fuck off. It's insane. Very impressive. You put that in VR, right? There's a very good chance if you get shot, you might actually die. Do you know what I mean? The graphics are like that good. It's God Almighty. Dad's 80th birthday. Happy birthday, Jonathan's dad. Got to get out the prep of it. Have a great day, y'all. Have a good day, Jonathan. Thank you. Hope your father has a fabulous 80th. Happy birthday to Dad Jonathan, or Jonathan's dad. Prodorama Porum is like old money vibe Lux soap. It smells like really high-end soap from a really high-end hotel. You know? 3.5 ladies.com, or was that 3.5%? I actually do love them. We're both male and female vintage perfume. No wonder I watch some videos on this channel, as well as Eugene and Rams. Yeah, like there are some female, like I don't really, I mean, modern female fragrances are woeful. Like designer, like I mean to be fair, so are the men's. There's no point in distinguishing between them. That's the fucking shite designer fragrances. But the whole fruity, musky. Somebody said in the chat earlier, all female targeted fragrances now are just like fruity musk things, and it's true. They're shit. It's not what I want. It's boring. Hopefully, this investigation being done by the European Union will blow the whole thing wide open, because all fragrances smell the same now, and it's bullshit. Like, but there are some vintage female designer fragrances which are the fucking bomb. You know, stuff over like, I mean, over fucking 20 years. 30 years, 40, 50 years ago. You start getting into the 60s, 70s, and 80s female fragrances. Like, you're talking they're more masculine by modern standards than modern masculine fragrances. They're incredibly strong, incredibly masculine. I tend to like vintage female fragrances as amber, resinous kind of fragrance, like opium, where it's like they're quite resinous, quite rich, quite thick, deep. Red Dead. Talking about Prada Amber, have you tried Queer Fetiche, Rich? I'm still shocked with the similarities. I haven't. Not that I can remember. Who's it by? It's getting too far with the AI, and now this is spaced out. It's coming, isn't it? If it becomes self-aware, we're in serious trouble. Start a gaming channel. No. Oh, but I'm tall, says Renata. Thank you, Jonathan. Be well, friend. What investigation is that? The European Union, the British regulator, and the American regulators have raided the Swiss regulator. Sorry, not the American ones. Have raided the houses of IFF, Givaudan, Simrise, and another one because they've been acting like cartels, apparently. So hopefully they bust that shit wide open and everything stops smelling the same. Miss Dior is a must sniff, says Tripler. I need some better quality female reviewers. Quite a few I loved in the early days have stopped. Some of the beauty girls were incredible reviewers. I've heard that thing before, that fucking women have got a better sense of smell than men. Smurfy girl is really good. She's got an incredible sense of smell. We need some better quality. Oh, sorry, I've read that. Queer Fetiche by Maître Parfumi Elegantier. Possibly I've smelled it. I can't remember it though. The vintage female fragrances from the 70s are celestial, cosmic. Opium from the late 70s was my signature. They don't make them like that anymore. I've got a couple of the Charles of the Ritz versions, like. Is that Queer Fetiche by Maître Parfumi Elegantier? Love that one. My opium bottle was a dabber, not even a spray. Anyone own a fragrance so universal you take a whiff and you're not sure when to wear it, so you never do? On that note, I'm going to go and dehydrate. But yes, I do have some that like I struggle to wear sometimes, and I really want to, and I really should, because I love them, which is one of the reasons I'm shrinking the collection. I want to try and get at the fragrances I like more often. I'll be back in a minute, friends. Oof. Oh. Hi. Once again, I have returned. Oh, I'm feeling the tiredness, the urge, I'm just tired, like. Tired and unwell. I think I've done well, like, I've got nearly 2 hours. Anyone on a phrase? So Chanel number 19 and Cristal EDT are mind-blowing in their 70s formulations. I think, is Cristal the one that had the Iranian galbanum? Tripler, I think people will look back on the prices you can get vintage opening in Samsara for right now and be shocked. I like the vintage Samsara EDP. It's much less jasmine, which I prefer. It's much like richer. It's not richer in the base, but it's like, well, it is richer in the base. It's not much richer. I just prefer the lack of the jasmine that's in the EDT, which I had to sell. I couldn't fucking hack it. I think people, Chanel's a fabulous spring greens. Nostalgia can be costly in so many ways. Totally agree. You've always got to watch out for nostalgia. It's like, it's the same with, it's a big part of, I mean, this is going to be a total tangent. Like nationalism, you know, when people say things used to be better, they didn't. They just didn't, you know. Crime used to be a lot lower. No, it didn't. Now is the fucking best time to be alive in human history. Even better than 5-10 years ago. There's crazy fucking social issues that are like going on, but I don't think they're the real issues that we face. Social issues, we've got other issues that are much bigger, and I think the social issues are being used to fucking, I think they've been manufactured, culture wars, stuff like that, and they've used nationalism and nostalgia to try and convince people that shit used to be better than it is. And it's easy done, and it's always done. Humans are like that. It appeals to something deep in humans. Like, things were better when you were younger. Things were better for you when you were younger. That's basically what nostalgia is. And humans always do this with their memories. They filter out the really shit. They filter out the everyday shit memories of having to do certain things, all right? And then they remember like the good stuff, or the shit stuff that they had to do, unless something major happened to them. I mean, there's great value there, Muzz. Yeah. I spend more time sniffing the juice at the ladies' counter any old day of the week. Renata Henri Robert is one of my favourite perfumers. Even Paul Monsieur ADT and Mugwe Dubois are quite green. Love them, and I'll find them completely unisex. Things in the 80s and 90s were definitely better. The 90s was a good time for the West. It feels like we peaked. You know? Like, basically after the fall of the wall and before 9/11 was like an absolute golden age. And I mean, after we've never recovered in the West, we've never recovered from fucking 2008, have we? What did you think of Synthetic Jungle? Personally, I thought it was shit. Speak amongst yourselves at the breakfast table, for it is 11 a.m. where I stand. Hawk, Phil Stevens. Finally tried Amber Supreme just earlier this week for the first time. It's excellent. It is a very excellent perfume. I should really start wearing those Les Indomables again. Oriental Valeurs with its outrageous spruce note. Fucking good, that. RXL says, we lack issues to fight, so we make them up, and we don't have a Vietnam or segregation, so we make us problems like pronouns. Yeah, it's self-inflicted. People, when they don't, there's that old thing. It's like, if you're not fighting the enemy at the door, or you're not like pointing out, you're turning on yourself. It's like human nature. You know what I mean? Right, there's no external kind of fucking... There's no external sort of... Or there's no, like, massive evil that's confronting with the minute, you know? So there's nothing there's nothing like adversity to bring people together. We aren't facing like those kind of things now. So people just turn on themselves and just start making shit up. I quite enjoy tracking references to the old green perfumes in the synthetic jungle, says Renata. Phil says, feel better, floral notes. Thank you, Phil. Lily feels like poo. Some things are better, some things are worse. Synthetic jungle is very nice, greeny. It's got a big, horrible shit, stale shit smell. Smells like stale shit. Stale, like a fucking nugget that's been like floating in the sewer for ages, and then the sewer's dried out. And it's just sat there reeking away as it ages. Yuck. Nick says, which are the easiest Loutons to wear and lacking sweetness, please? I want to explore the house. Oh, fucking hell. Lacking sweetness. Lacking sweetness. Santal Blanc. Oh, fuck off. Santal Blanc. That's not even the fucking right perfume. Jesus. Santal Blanc. I know I've said that about 10 times. Someone said Amber Sultan, but I do get a bit of sweet vanilla from that. Iris Silver Mist, but you fucking be lucky to find it. It's not an easy question, that. Challenge tends to galvanize the human spirit. Times are relatively easy, so we're being lulled to sleep in many ways. Herb says lots of them are sweet. Maybe try La Couche du Diable Féminité du Bois isn't very sweet either. It's got that plummy sort of thing going on, though. Next time you're in the so-called female corner of the perfume counter, try Chloe Nomad. The first version is a nice modern chic and not bad at all. Have you tried Gris Clair? I've got Gris Clair. That's a good shout. Amber Sultan's not that sweet. It's a herbal amber. It's got that vanilla. Maybe it's by association that I'm saying that. You know? Iris Silver Mist, but it's not that wearable. If you can find it. It's not wearable because you can't get it. That's why I can't wear it. It's too artistic and spicy herbal on me. It's spaced out. Fleur d'Oranger is an easy wear. Whew. I had to sell mine. Not easy. Not for me. Too white floral. Research says humans feel indolic and funky florals or citruses smell more natural. Bollocks. Doesn't mean they smell nice, though. Jesus. Up you go. Things weren't better. They were different. They were simpler, though. Serge Noir. Serge Noir. Chypre Rouge is a fucking devastating perfume. Right. Okay, friends, I've got a dry mouth now, and I'm tired. I'm going to spend the rest of the day relaxing. I've enjoyed this stream very much. Thank you greatly. Thank you for keeping me company. I do have the shingles, so I'll be making my video tomorrow, no problem. The rotation. But I'm going to be taking it easy over the next few weeks, because apparently that's what I've got to do. And that's why I've done this stream earlier in the day, just so I could actually fucking do one. Like I say, I tried the other day and it was had to go. Only got 45 minutes in and people were telling us to stop. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. What's the other one? Subscribing. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, my lover.